Hi, I'm Ellie Messenger Adams, a therapist in North County, San Diego.
And I'm Priscilla, I'm an early childhood therapist.
And we have created a program called Regulation Reset, and we decided the best way to explain to you about that program was in a video rather than a bunch of written text. So hopefully you can bear with us. It will be worth it.
Yeah, so the program is called Regulation Reset. It's made for families with little ones ages 4 to 7 years old, so you can keep that in mind. But it's really created to be holistic for the whole family, where both the parents and the kids can come together and actually practice, learn, process everything around emotional regulation together to make it hopefully more meaningful change than just doing individual therapy or no therapy at all, right? But we really want it to be a special place where we can learn together is the whole goal.
And the thing that I like to think about with this, actually, when I shared this program with somebody, they said, so what you're doing is you're making sure you're not just putting a Band-Aid on, you're really making a family systems shift. And that's a really big piece about this. So what you're gonna see in this program and what clients will see in this program is that the parents will have time just as them with the other parents together to do some work around what are the things that are making regulation and emotions hard for them. What is their internal struggle? What is showing up at home? While they're doing that, the kids are going to be doing their work on what are emotions? How are we feeling them? How can we regulate? Things like that. And then at the end of each session, and it's a 6-week program, the families will come together and we're going to do programming with all of them. So if you're trying to think about the right client to fit this program, so since I specialize in working with parents and moms, I want to talk about actually the client that would be good. That's maybe the parent that is really emotionally dysregulated, that is throwing their own version of sort of a tantrum when their kiddo is having a hard time, the parent that yells a lot and doesn't want to yell a lot, the parent that gets into the battle with their kids, the parent that's overwhelmed and anxious about every single thing that they're doing and can't sit and be in the moment with their kid. We're really focusing in on helping parents to learn co-regulation skills, which is why it's really valuable. Maybe the kiddo's not so much having a hard time, but the parent's having a hard time. This is still a great program for them because those parents can learn their co-regulation skills and get to put it into practice in moments that feel for them like their kiddo's having a hard time, but we get to help them learn that maybe they're having a hard time. But that said, this is also a really great program for kiddos who are having a hard time, and I will let Priscilla explain the type of kiddo.
Yeah, so we know a lot of kiddos struggle with dysregulation. So this is really going to be for the kids. There's no diagnosis requirement. There's also no diagnosis disqualification, right? It's really just for those kiddos that are struggling to regulate their daily emotions. So that might be because of an autism diagnosis, ADHD. They might be struggling with anxiety or depression, whatever it might be that's going on. But again, it's going to really come from a family-oriented place. So is the kid and the parent in a place where they feel ready to come and to participate in a group together where they can really get to practice these co-regulation skills so then they can carry them over into the home. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of a glimpse. Again, there's no kind of perfect fit as far as a diagnosis or no diagnosis. It's really open, and we're just going to do screening calls with each family just to make sure that it feels like a good fit for both the parents, for both the kids or the kiddos if they have siblings that will be joining, and then go from there as far as if they register for the group or not.
Also, feel free to reach out to us directly if you have a question or want to kind of consult on whether a client might be a good fit. We are going to include in this email where this video is a link to our flyer. If you have an in-person office and you are comfortable printing out the flyer and putting it in your office or in other places that you might go, please feel free. We would be grateful. And there's also a link to the website that we've created for this program specifically. Again, it starts on March 7th. Is 6 weeks. We're gonna skip the week of Passover / Easter / whatever holidays are happening there. And then we'll continue for the last 2 weeks. We're really looking forward to it. Please, again, reach out if you have any questions.
Yes, thank you.